Greetings and salutations. I'm just thinking about black folk history in America. It's like we can get mad, we can shoot up the place, we can kill a few people or a couple of people. What we all want is money. So I said to myself, I was like, I moved back in with my mom. And I pay rent here too, and I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. Uh, pay for pay where you lay. So with that being said, I don't see black people just blowing up places. I'm not saying nobody black shot up some places or burned down some places. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But for the whole part of it all, it's more of them killing people, blowing up places, and blaming it on us. This God thing has kept us down for like at least 400 years. At least 400 years. They brought that God, that scares us. That's always looking at us. But that's in our head. I started to realize when I said I don't believe in God, I started to notice how a whole lot of us skin folk went against me. I'm cool with that. But you have no proof. Most people, most Christians, most, Islamic people, most of them don't have proof, not tangible proof. What they could look over there or go and grab this, or they don't have that. They don't have that. You don't have a God. You don't have a Buddha. You don't have tangible proof. We give our lives to it. We give our lives to it. But we have no proof. It's all in our heads. I realize looking back at Black history, they brought God, this God entity, into our lives and said this God is good and this God will do all of these things for us. We have no proof. I'm going to tell you what God is. God is you getting up every fucking morning. God is you taking care of your kids. God is you paying for shit that you gotta pay for. I have not seen a sky daddy. I have not seen a sky daddy. Then we have music and all this shit. All of this shit that keep our mind focused on this what's to come, I guess, or what we want to have. I don't really know. I remember being saved. I remember being taught that God is good and God is all of these things. God is, but I had no proof. That's crazy. That's crazy. Our minds are powerful. Our minds are that fucking powerful that we will break up with people. We will stop fucking with people, all because of this God that we have no proof. We have no proof of. The church, the mosque and all this shit like that, all, whatever. That man-built place. It wasn't a sky daddy. It wasn't a sky daddy. It was human beings building this place that we said was holy. We die daily defending this God that we have never seen before in our lives. We haven't. We would go balls to the wall for this God that is not protecting us. You know, slaves saw the masters on horses and shit like that. They had their whips and all of these things. They beat this God in us. And we still live by the slave code. I don't even know how to say this. Because I understand why Christians love this quote-unquote God or whatever. I understand it. I understand it because everybody does. Everybody in America does have a God. You got to have a God. You got to have a God. Besides depending on yourself and your own knowledge. See, that's what studying money, that's what it led me to. It led me to seeing that if I don't do it, it won't be done. It led me to savings. It led me to investing. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying. If you don't do it, your sky daddy won't do it. You will give him credit for doing it, but you are actually doing the shit. We don't even notice what we doing. We don't even notice what we doing. We don't even notice. We don't even notice that we don't give ourselves credit for waking up in the fucking morning and going to work. We don't give ourselves credit for that. We'll say, this God did it. This God did it. What proof do you have? I had to ask myself that. I had to honestly ask. Look at this shirt. This is Charlie Golden t-shirt. He bought his own place. He fixed it up. He did all of this shit. There was not a sky daddy, but when he finished building it up and putting everything all together like he wanted to see it, he gave all the credit to this God. Not his workers, but this God. I don't have a problem with it. But I kind of sort of do. Because it's us that's building this thing. It's us. If we could come together, it's us. We buy land. It's us. If we buy us land, we can build on whatever it is we want to build on. Like I've been saying this shit since Martin Luther King was assassinated April 4th, 1968 at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee. There has not been another black hotel since 1968. Black hotel. I don't even know what. Buy land. We can build our own fucking hotels. Like, I look at these rappers and stuff, and these rappers are starting, as they go older, they starting to invest in themselves and in us. All that black, look, check on Google. In 2019, the black church got $420 billion. We can help us. We just don't know that we can. We don't know that we can. Rich dad, poor dad. Rich dad said, buy assets. Buy access. Access. Buy access. Poor dad said, I'm just going to buy whatever is out there. Rich dad said, I want to own what's out there. We got to change our mindset. We got to change our fucking mindset. I know y'all believe God is doing it. That's fine. If that's what you believe, even though you're doing it your damn self, you and your friends and you know what? I listen to her name is Lynn Robertson. She's on the Steve Harvey show as well. She talks about building your own family home. Your family business at your house. You can hire your children. You can hire your friends. Whatever business it is. I met another lady that lives here in Memphis. She said joyride. She would pick you up in her car and take you where you need to go. Wherever you want it to be. This local. That's local. I don't know. But the white man has really done us good. I guess. Not really. But the big thing he did or they did is give us this God that we'll never see. We will never see. But nothing will kill you more than religion. Nothing will kill you more. Nothing will kill a whole swath of people than religion. Nothing. Muslims against Christians, Christians against Muslims, against the Buddhists. Whatever your religion is, what is it doing for you besides you doing it? I remember being saved, and I remember being real cool, like saying, God, what do I eat today? How do I dress today? All this shit is just playing in my mind, then mine. Why? Why is it? Because it was beat in us. It was taught to us. We don't even know why we whoop our kids. You know why we whoop our kids? Because the slave masters whooped us. We still hold on to that same slave ass thought. Look, y'all be peace. Y'all be peace. Y'all be peace. Change your thinking. Invest. I don't understand why we as black folk won't even get together, pool our money together and buy land and build what we fucking want to build. Airbnbs. We can buy those. We can build those. It's crazy. I'm sitting back thinking about my great-grandparents. They bought almost 2 acres of land in Cordova, Tennessee. My parents, my aunts, uncles, they still paying on that land. We still own that land. I was talking to my cousin. I was saying, I was saying to him, I was like, we really could make this a hotel, and you could, cause he can cook too, and he's a bartender. What I'm saying to y'all is, we got to change our stinking thinking. We got to change our stinking thinking. The Reverend in Detroit, Michigan, he is buying up the lands around his church and selling it. Building it up and then selling homes for $500. Well, renting them out for $500 in Detroit. Y'all, change your stinking thinking.